Korean barbecue equipment. Tonight I'm doing a Korean barbecue, and I'm having the barbecue on my 1,000-year-old teak Purdue table, so I have to look after it. How is it 1,000 years old? Well, that's the age it needs to get the trunk as big as this table is. Anyway, more on that later. This is the real thing. This is a real Korean barbecue. And you see all the grooves. It's made of brass, and you generally get served a couple of pieces of pork fat, and you rub the pork fat all over it, and then you start barbecuing. Alright, now this one is pretty heavy because it's cast, made in China. I bought it in Cambodia. So this is the base of it, the floor, and you put your charcoal in here, and the charcoal will eventually fall to the floor and burn your table. Anyway, so the real McCoy here is a bitch to clean, because you've got to clean all these grooves, and every now and again you've got to get the angle grinder out, and you've got to rub it down and clean it. It's fairly thick. It's got a moat around here that you fill with broth or water, and I've had a few of these and they work very well, and the taste is barbecue, obviously, and really nice. Now come over here and have a look what these ingenious bastard Australians have come up with. This is called a cob, C-O-B-B. Not only will it not burn your 1,000-year-old table, but it is certified for marine use. They actually have one that's got a gimbal that can fit on sailing boats and so on. It's certified to all sorts of standards down here, but it's a multi-function machine. Now what they come up with was, alright, change hands. This is how you do your breakfast on the pan. The charcoal is in a double layered, so you've got this layer which has got an air gap, and another layer in the bottom that's got an air gap, so you can't burn whatever this thing is sitting on. Plus it's got marine stainless mesh around it and so on. Okay, so that goes in there. The basket goes in like this with their little machine, and since I'm using barbecue tonight, I can put the barbecue on, and voila, I've got the Korean barbecue ready to go. Now this is exactly the same as the Korean machine. Down in here is a moat. You fill that with soup or water. I like to put corn and bits of chicken and things like that down in there, or chicken bones, just to make a broth. It also has a skillet which you can put on, and you can put the lid back on top, and so you can make your stews or terrines or whatever you want to do. Really good machine. I'm really happy with it. I bought it in 2010 specifically to bring it to Thailand, so that we could have options of barbecues and whatever we wanted. It doesn't use, because you put just a small amount of heat beads or charcoal in there, it doesn't need very much at all to give you a perfect finish on your foods. I've been using this this barbecue plate for making pizzas for the last 4 years, and so it's still going strong. Really good equipment. So I've got about 5 hours to go and slice all the meat and seafood and vegetables and get everything ready, and I'll make another video when I've got that done. Just before I go, some of the orchids that we have are in flower, and these are Vanda. I can't remember the names of them. Nanisha can name you every single one, and there's 120 in Thailand. But Vanda has got a smell, oh, it's nutmeg and cinnamon and Chanel. Unbelievable. Look at this one. Look at this little peach, huh? And down here, this one's got a little bit more colour on it. Look at the purple on that. Unbelievable. And they're everywhere. These little guys here. Look at that. Some more of these beautiful tinge of purple on them. Just all coming into flower. And we've got hundreds of them. Some of them take years to flower, and some of them come in flower quite often. They generally start off like this, like that, before they start to flower, and that takes a while. But then the flowers last for quite a long time. So anyway, I'll go and start chopping and come back with another little video.